Doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. So we're back with the Trophy Universe. Of course, we're going to be taking out the Narian Temple today, and then we're going to do some of the CUHOF instances. Real quick, I'm going to get up our chat so that I can see what's going on. I do have chat available today, which is super nice. I hope you guys are all doing freaking awesome, and I do thank you guys for coming to hang out. So, if you don't know, Planet Toulan has instances and stuff. To be able to have access to a lot of the instances and the missions, you want to get your Nawa Core. I have a video on the Nawa Core mission. There's also other people that have videos on it. You can find them pretty easy, but get your Nawa Core up. It'll allow you access to more daily missions and more things to do on Planet Toulan. Now, I believe I already have a loot pill on me. I bought 2 of them just a second ago. I don't think we necessarily need it where we're going. Now, the reality of it is the Narian Temple right here is in a PvP zone. Now, first, we're going to want to come to North Pit, and we can either fly to South Pit or we can teleport. We're going to teleport today, and here's why. At the different places inside the CUHOF cave, to do the instance, you need actually to have either a CUHOF core or these little energy things that you can make out of the shards. Now, I'm going to show you guys exactly where to gather the shards, what mission you can do to get the shards. I believe we're trying to appear about right there. That's going to be the south. Oh, we got pretty dang close, guys. South Temple area, right? Okay, so we've got this guy to talk to, and we can grab some dailies and stuff. Hold on one second. Let's see if this is the guy that we need to even talk to. Yep, we want the Kafish hunting. This is what we want. Now, I'm going to grab this too, because we might as well know exactly where we're going on the codex, just to be honest. I doubt we're going to codex out today. I'm also going to, just to make this easier on us, switch in here. Not character sheet, compact, loadout, normal equip. We will armor ourselves up just because I don't want to be healing ourselves a bunch, and I'm going to repair ourselves with all 2 pec that we need to repair ourselves. So we do have that mission. I'm going to check to see if there's any other dailies that we might be able to throw stacked into here. Doesn't look like it. So at this point, guys, because you can't teleport into the temple, but we could probably teleport pretty close to it. The temple is protected and guarded by a crapload of more high-ranking characters, and mobs. So you can't just well, some of you could just mob in there. But for the most part, trying to mob in there is a bad idea. You can take an aircraft into this PvP zone to a point, but after you get so far, it will shut you down, kick you out of the aircraft, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there in a bad position. I just teleported us, luckily next to a dude that we can take out for sure. So I'm going to throw us down a vehicle anyway. We're going to throw down this helicopter if I can find a suitable location for it to be dropped. That by Restalker is probably going to make a run for me, but we're going to probably be right there. Didn't even matter, Mr. Stalker guy. We could have killed him. From here, we're going to be flying into the zone. Hope you're doing amazing, by the way. Welcome. Okay, what we're trying to do is get in on the back side of the temple. Now, the temple is a PvP zone. The issue is the guards at the front. Often, there's dudes that are high enough ranking like, I don't know, 42, something like that, that a frontal assault isn't a good idea. Let me see if we're in the right spot for this. Okay, there's the temple. Okay, the area we want is right up there in that top spot. Not a biggie. Usually there's nobody really in here. Once in a great while it's a PvP situation. We are not really geared for some hardcore PvP for this situation, just so you guys know. I'm going to come down here. We're going to look at what's in the way. We're coming through this back zone right there. We've got 42nd level Doa Slayers and stuff like that. On the back side, the other way that we're avoiding, it would actually be a worse situation, just so you guys know. So if you can just mob through here, not a big deal. Okay, so see how we're past the mobs? Now, once in a great while, somebody will have pulled one in here. It does not look like that's the situation right here, so I'm going to take us down. Yeah, see how we're at the edge of the vehicle allowed area anyway? Yeah, okay, so we've got our vehicle. Boom. So now we're going to roll into this temple. Honestly, I'm not really sure this side. This other side to the far side is usually guarded. Let's go check this out. I would pull out my skateboard and just skateboard us there, but that's not an option. We are in the PvP zone, so immediately I'm going to pull out my combustive chip number 10 in case we have to fireball somebody. We're not here to do PvP, just so you guys know. We're here to get inside the temple and collect the shards that we then need to be able to do the CUHOFs. I also want to let you guys know that I am going to participate in the crafting event that's coming up. And in honor of that crafting event, I'm going to take a whole bunch of these CUHOF like thingamajigs that you use to get into the instance, and I'm going to put them for way cheap along with other deals and discounts in my little shop on Crystal Palace. So I'm taking you up in here right now. I'm going to show you where you can just come get these yourself. I'm going to have some for super cheap in my shop. That's where you would enter. There's some guards that way to a point. There's guards over that way. Not bad, but like they're able to kill you. We're able to, because we're right here, run straight up this thing right in here. I might use our Hyperion 20th level rifle for this, you guys, just so you know. We're going to, in fact. So here, we're inside of here. We're going to commit to killing 50 of these real quick because I'm trying to keep this time sensitive so that we can get a CUHOF out of the way. I already have a bunch of these. You need 2 of each one of these to fuse into one of the pieces, to fuse in with some sweat to make the final piece. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So we're going to commit to killing 50. Wait, 100. We're going to commit to killing 100 because we already have a 100 mission, right? We're going to kill 100 of these guys. He didn't realize that we were about to do that. Maybe I should just throw our fireballs at him. This looks like it'll take a second. Okay, so we're killing 100 of these dudes. So they loot well, though, by the way. So besides the fact that we're killing them for them, if we walk around, we're going to spot those little shards on the ground every little while. Just so you guys know. It's very important to know you don't have to do the daily kill thing to get the shards necessarily. It's easier. But if you wanted to just run in here real quick and grab the shards and maybe get out of there somehow without having beef, you could do that. Let me find some just floating shards real quick. Kind of thinking somebody must have came through here and got the shards recently with them not being on the ground. Normally there's at least 2 on the ground when you come here. And then of course you do have to normally wait for them to respawn. I'll go talk to this guy over here. Can't remember what he does. Oh, that's the... Oh, they've got dispensers up here. That's good to know. That's nice. We like dispensers. Come on. Where's this a shard? So I've done okay globally on these. Not like off the chart, but I have got some globals on them. Like, yeah, you know, reasonable ones. Never something that was like some kind of, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. It could happen today though. I don't think that that's really what we're going for necessarily. We're, honestly, I am going to get a global when we go to do the instance though, likely. Those instances like to give you a global, especially if you do a high enough level one. I'll probably, depending on the time and stuff like that, you know what, we'll probably do a level 3. I'm a little shocked we haven't found one of the shards. I have a soda pop. Honestly, Coke is delicious. I know it's naughty, but it is like a yummy soda. It's pure sugar. You can tell it's pure sugar. You know what I mean? But I do like it. I definitely know that I can't be drinking soda pop every day. My God, my belly would grow so big. I'm fighting a battle with my belly anyway. Part of adulting I don't like much at all, honestly. It's okay. We're winning. I like to tell myself that. Kind of feel like Napoleon in that battle scene in the forest where he's trying to convince himself he's winning on that one, though. We're fighting the good battle at minimum. That's what we're doing. Kind of thinking maybe we should rip through these guys because this is going to take too long to do with my rifle. So I'm going to throw giant fireballs and just knock them out. This is not eco, guys. Time-wise, it's eco. I mean, like, if time's your most valuable thing, I guess it would be eco. We're pulling big, though. They need to give us some of the free drop ones, not just like the earn it ones. Do I like focusing lenses? Okay, come on. For 1 second, I was really concerned that that soda pop was about to give me a hiccups midstream, which I'm going to tell you, I would have kept going. But I don't want to really have the hiccups and be sitting here trying to stream. That's awkward. Could have happened, but you know. I'm very thankful that we didn't start having hiccups. Come on. Bang. Okay, we're moving up a little bit on this stuff. I'm going to be flying back and forth so much over the next week. We're going to keep up with what we're doing with the 90 days of collecting the Toulan stuff. By the way, we finished day number 34 today. And I'm going to still participate in the Calypso crafting event. I'm all prepared for it. Tomorrow, as soon as we collect day number 35 of the 90-day thing, I will immediately fly over to, well, not immediately, within like a reasonable amount of time, I will fly over to Planet Calypso. We'll start getting videos up on YouTube of different blueprint crafting runs. And I'm going to do a whole bunch, so don't worry. Like, there'll be a... And they're all going to be short form, so you don't have to worry about it. So we just finished some kind of 150 daily Kafesh hunt that we had stacked in here that I didn't even know about. So I guess we're triple stacked today on this mission. We'll collect all these. That'll be nice. We're at 52 of 100 of the other two missions. Ooh, we are freaking whizzing. I'm getting housework done as we speak. That buzz you just probably heard in the background, that's a dryer. Not bossing me around necessarily, but letting me know I have clean towels, which is freaking, we love clean towels, right? By the way, this was doable, easy as crap with that other rifle. I just didn't want to wait that long. So I pulled this out. This is not the efficient way to go. That other weapon would have been the better choice, efficiency-wise. Hey, Vital Duck, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. These creatures are a lot weird. They're like little imps. I kind of think that they should add some creatures that actually have status effects. Can you imagine if a creature could hit you with a status effect and make you break rank and stuff or run, like fleet check? Percentage-wise. Like a mind force. It'd be freaking cool. Honestly, we need more status effects. The amount of monsters that even cast things like, what is it called? Not incinerate, like the arsenic chip, right? So, there should be some damage over time mobs in this game that either poison the crap out of you or DOT you in some other way. Where once you're hit, it's not just that you're hit, you're in deep poo-poo butt. You know what I mean? Hope you're having a great day, by the way, Vital Duck. I'm rocking it. If you guys are looking to be able to do the CUHOF, by the way, I'm going to have a whole bunch of the things to be able to get into the CUHOF in my shop for cheap. I'll put it in 2 piles, so if you would not buy them all and allow somebody else to do that stuff too. I'm also discounting a whole bunch of inventory because in honor of the crafting event, I feel it's a good idea that we try to move some inventory and make room for new inventory and items that will be coming in as we finish up. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what all I'm going to craft for this event, but I am going to do some furniture crafting, etc. I don't know. Some stuff will be ran. Let's just say that, you guys. Boom! Look at that. That was a super small global, but we'll take it. I'm not really a mutant hunter, so this is not my forte. You know, like obviously my reaping skill is horrible. 426. I need that up. I shouldn't even be hunting these guys almost. I mean, like, I'm within the zone, but like, not that. That skill is not covering, guys. I should have like 1,500 or some crap like that. 2,000 at minimum. Or I should just hunt a bunch of mutants, right? I think, honestly, zombies on Planet Rocktopia count as mutants. No crap. They are loving us. That was just a 72 shrapnel. 75. I don't know. We just got a bunch there. Holy crap. That was a super sexy global. I think they gave us the global channel, right? Global channel. Do we have a global channel? Oh, frick. I don't know. Well, as a lot of pad, it was a sexy global. It made us happy. I'm happy about it. I think you guys were happy about that. Ooh, we're close to this. My bossy phone's about to beep at me some more, bossing at me all the time. I'm going to tell you. I don't know if you guys ever feel bossed by your phone. I commonly do feel bossed by my phone. Okay, we're not going to kill them. We're going to just say hi. See how polite we are inside of a PvP zone? Okay, we've collected all our stuff. We're going to collect that. Now it gave us 20 fragments. Now, honestly, guys, I don't know why I didn't see any fragments. And it kind of bugs me a little bit. Because there normally are a couple fragments just laying around here. We're going to wish this dude good luck. And then we're going to go take care of turning these fragments into things. Just so you guys know. So I think I'm going to sneak out this back door. Right here. And we're going to figure out which way is the closest. Yeah, this is the door we're reaching out. And I could take you guys and show you what would have happened if we would have went over this other direction and met up with the enemy troops that are, of course, this way. But I think it's kind of going to burn up some time. Now, we don't have time to waste going over there. Basically, dudes are over that way. They would have wanted to eat us. Hey, Sir Bear, how you doing? Sir Bear's a legend. If you guys aren't following him, you should be. For you guys watching this later on YouTube, he has a channel over on YouTube. You should definitely be watching him. He's trying to monetize, get him to 1,000 clickies. I hope you guys are having a freaking great day. I'm having an awesome one. So I was letting everybody know I will be participating in that crafty thing over on Planet Calypso. I am at the exact same time going to continue on my crafting 90 days of collecting the 70 pack machinery on Planet Toulan. So for the week, I will just fly back and forth, crafting on both planets. It'll be a little crazy. Most of the crafting videos will, of course, go up on top of YouTube and stuff like that. I'll mix bag it. I'll try to get some over here, some over there. I think we just got out of the restricted PvP jump spot. Oh, good. We can use a vehicle here. So I'm going to poof us. And then we're going to show you exactly why we're there. So the tank blueprint is what we're after. Oh, it's universal? Wait. I'm not going anywhere, you guys. We're going to start crafting some crazy crap starting tomorrow here on this planet. I lied. I'm just ordering a whole bunch of materials in. So I'm going to show you the next part of this, and then we'll move forward to it. I'm going to poof to this little island, because I think islands are cool. Oh, man. I'm freaking going to run so much blueprint stuff, you guys don't even know. It's almost going to be naughty. I got to see what's up here. There's one of those little dots that tells us something's up here. Some dude's standing up here. Oh wait, what are you wanting? Hold on, I don't know what this guy has some backstory thing going on. Oh, it's with Wellhush. We're not trying to mess with those right now. That's just a giant shocky well. We don't want to mess with that. We're gonna run some massive stuff. I think tomorrow. Let's look at this. Okay, we'll start off probably with vehicles. I don't know. We'll start off with some stuff. Real quick, we're going to do the CUHOF. I'll show you what I'm talking about with that and why we were grabbing that other stuff. Man, I'm so psyched now, you guys don't even know. This is about to be naughty. I'm going to need a very small amount of sweat for what we're about to do. So you can either buy CUHOF keys, make one, which if you have the blueprint, good for you. Or you can sit there and you can make things to get into the CUHOF instances this way. So first of all, you go and you earn some of those Nawa fragments that we just earned. You take those and you put them together. Those refine into Nawa shards. We will get 10 shards. Now we need the other element of what we need for making these. So we need to find our sweat. So we grab our sweat. That is a lot more sweat than we probably need. We take some sweat, and by the way, it tells you this stuff in the information, so they're not even tricky with it. 100 vibrant sweat with each one of these cores will make a well, we'll look at what it is afterwards. This is a shard. There's a whole bunch of that. It's going to refine into 10 Nawa energy cells. So now we have energy cells. Now I'm going to put these energy cells for way cheap in my store on Crystal Palace in honor of the thing anyway. Normally these have a 1,766% markup. I'll tell you how it works. I already have some extra ones somewhere in here, in all honesty. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere in there. They're happily waiting to be deployed. We don't need that many. We only need the amount that I have right there. Get that stuff out of our way. Okay, so next thing we're going to need to do is repair our stuff so that we have a clue what we're doing. And now we're going to run back over this way. By the way, I hope you guys are all having a freaking awesome day. And where the CUHOF cave is, if you have not already been there, you have to go like somewhere near here. Well, let's just do that. I'm going to do it like you guys would have to do it if you would never. Because there's actually a cave that you have to find. And me just teleporting into the cave isn't going to be helpful to you guys at all. That's how I'm feeling, honestly. We'll teleport to the area, and then boom. Oh, you can use search function? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Boom. Of course, they're going to try to give me a sweetener skill boost, so I'll just jump around teleporting. But no, we're not falling for it. It's on the other side of this hill. It's too far to walk, so instead we're going to throw out a skateboard. No, I didn't want to pick it. Oh, man. Are you serious? Okay, I am walking. I lied. I like walking so much because I threw my skateboard into my thing. I was trying to jump on it. I should pull out my mining gear and we should hit up some mining. So it's at the base down here. I don't even think that there's any mobs or anything getting in the way. Ooh, let's see if there's harvestable trees. It's always a good question, guys. Could we farm the trees in this area? That's a no. There's no harvestable trees. That's always a bummer. I love the tree harvesting aspect of this game, but I really do believe that they need to do a better job with making it where there's a reason to own an apartment. So my belief is that they need to, for one, make more medical skills, like skills in which like you can inject people with boosters and stuff like that if you're a high enough level doctor. I know that probably, there's the cave right there. We'll just run right at it. And I want them to actually also add in like domestic skills. So like there's ovens and stuff like that. There's all ooh, there are. This is harvestable trees, guys. This is harvestable. Oh, holy crap. Oh, and a huge tree just sitting right there loving us. Oh, guys, I'm saving up trees for the purposes of a giant tree run. Well, on this planet. Honestly, tomorrow we'll be doing a giant tree run. I'll be checking out if there's any trees for sale. I'll do a lot of tree harvesting before tomorrow. Don't worry. Man. Okay, well, I'm glad that they decided that it was universal wide because we're gonna frickin' grind this planet. This is gonna be some crazy stuff. I'm so excited about that. So obviously, if you're way back, it's hard to find this place. All these trees are tempting the crap out of me, but I'll resist. Now we run inside here. It's eventually going to look like a cool temple area or something like that. Right there, boom. Like, I don't know. That would be a lot of carving on some walls. Okay. So, if you have the CUHOF keys, you can do one type of mission. There's it set up to where you can do it as a team or do it as an individual. I believe if you have the energy cores that you can only do it solo, but I'm not 1,000,000% on that. So there's daily missions and stuff like that. This dude has a mission to upgrade the Baka armor, in which I've got a piece of this before. I sold it, just so you guys know. I probably should have kept it. It went for a bunch, so we sold it. So here's the CUHOF Mawcots, which are somehow different than the other Mawcots. So we're going to take that mission. Here's this lady. She's going to have some kind of magic mission in which we want to find the magic. Honestly, it's this stuff right here. This Tatfu tincture, ancient blue carpet fragments, and all that stuff. I can't remember what we get if we get all that stuff, but we get something. Are we good? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to come back on that. That's all that stuff. She wants a lot of stuff. That's what she wants, guys. Oops, we don't have all that. Is this number 3? We're looking for number 3. I'm hoping I'm not making a bad choice with number 3. I think it's loading. Oh, wait, no, we go through here. I'm always trying to remember which one we use with the things. When's the last time one of you guys did this? I don't want to look up one of my own videos on this. I know one of my buddies used to always use the team one. I haven't done this for so long, you guys. We've done the beginner one. We should be able to get into whatever one we want. We've done all the way up to here for sure. Hold on, let me look at these one more time. Boom. Boom. For example, 3, blah, blah. Yeah, we have plenty. I haven't done this in too long, but I'm not understanding why we're not going in properly. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So supposedly we shouldn't have to have the key, should we? I thought these novel cores functioned as the key if you didn't have once you did it, right? You know what I'm going to do? We're going to do something naughty. And we'll see something real quick. Is this one of those things where we're going to have to create a team? Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think we're getting in. I'll disband the team once we're in. It'll deduct some of the novel cores or the energy soils. See, this shouldn't work like this. We should have been able to get in on the normal one with these. We shouldn't have to go team. Does it say specifically we have to be in a team on these? No, right? And this is being weird too. There's a chance that we've done something weird here and this doesn't work how I want it to. If that happens, I apologize, you guys, and we'll just deal with that later. Let's just cross fingers, hope big. Okay, so we didn't go in. Ah, we're in. And it deducted them. I'm going to be honest, guys. Should not work like that. We're leaving our team now. We're in. I'm going to have to tell them that something's up with that. That's not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to have to make a team come in here as a team. I'm going to put these energy cells in my store later on, probably tomorrow morning. But I want to let you guys know that you should not have to use them like that. And I would wait till they get their little, like, their complaining thing so that they know that somebody should fix that. That's not how it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do now is we're going to dominate through here. We have to basically just kill a bunch of dudes. They're CUHOF 6s, so we're just going to throw a bunch of fireballs at everybody. I don't honestly know who's at the end. I'm going to also throw on a loot pill because I don't trust the looting in these instances ever. And I'm always worried about this kind of situation, especially once we have to do something funky to get into the thing. Oh, look at that. See, it's a good thing I was looting. Holy crap, guys. We're totally going to global in here. Look at all these. There's a lot of CUHOFs. And I don't really know if there's a different CUHOF daily CUHOF codex. That part I don't know. Yeah, Lordgum, thank you very much. You were totally right on that. I just, honestly, though, it shouldn't, like, it's supposed to, those cells are supposed to work in lieu of a key. Although, I'm going to have to tell you guys, I'm likely going to just have to find somebody selling a key blueprint so that we can work it up. I don't currently have a CUHOF key blueprint of my own, unfortunately, which is something I'm going to have to fix. I feel I want one. I like these surface hardeners. Might be doing something with those. Oh, look at this. We're getting some sexy numbers, you guys. We're totally going to be doing. Man. Yeah, I wish they would fix all of the instances. You know that on Rocktopia, there's a mine instance, right? That I did a long time ago, but it has a glitch in it. And so I've never done it again. And it's a werewolf instance. And honestly, if it was like working all functionally right and everything, it would probably be a very popular instance. Because it's supposed to drop you at the end a mixed bag of like a possibility of a bunch of rare materials / other stuff. And then on top of that, it's stacked with werewolves. And werewolves are cool, right? I'll be honest. Some of the other planets should probably get the werewolf and the vampire mobs around Halloween. You know what I mean? To where you could like codex, ooh, and the zombies. So you could partially codex a Rocktopia mob no matter where you're at. They need to add Rocktopia to codex first. But once they do, those like the vampires and zombies and werewolves and stuff totally should be. Oh, I got an ancient red carpet piece. I'm not even really working on this necessarily, but I do know that this is some kind of important thing that you're supposed to do if you're hardcore into this planet. Maybe we get a flying carpet or something. I would like a flying carpet. A long time ago, when I was playing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition, I know, right? I got a flying carpet on one of my characters, and I think I was playing Aquadem or something like that, which isn't even a realm that exists anymore, I think, in modern D&D. But was super fun. And I had a blast. Like, magic carpets would be a real cool thing for reals. Okay, boom. Okay, we're going this direction. Does bug me that they didn't have this fixed properly. Nobody should have to figure out a way to get into a frickin' instance. You should just easy. All the instances should be good. Yeah, so here. I think that they need to figure out that stuff too. I'm going to just be honest. Mind Arc owning it is great. But like legitimately, they need to figure out something to do with that. And I kind of want them to have a innovative, its own staff. I really spent a lot of time years and years ago on Rocktopia, sweating haters and stuff at South Studio and things. I've had a blast. I met great people there. Some of the first people that I met and kicked it with long term for more than a year just at a sweat circle was literally at Rocktopia. Chill people there. Years ago. I mean, years ago, too. And I like would just sit at South Camp visiting. Man, I can't even remember who all it was. Some Mrs. White, or White. Somebody named White or Mrs. White, and I can't remember. Man, I can't even remember who all it was. Just a grip of people, though, would sit around visiting and chilling. It was so nice. Super, super quaint, like, type planet. I've heard that Next Island is like that. Like, honestly, Miss Watson and them, I think, pretty much have a pretty good social thing going on with Next Island. They seem very friendly. Their viewers seem friendly. They seem to have a super good community on that little place. I kind of want to land there, just so you guys know, and do some vehicle runs, just so I can get the blueprint for the surfboard. So I would keep surfboards in my shop if I had the blueprint for them. Like, surfboards are cool. I can make the little hoverboards already, you know what I mean? But surfboards, that's where it's at, guys. Hoverboards are cool too. But, you know, I would legit surf some planets. Well, I thought I was about to have some kind of go up. So we've got some ancient green carpet fragments. We've got some ancient red carpet fragments. I'm getting my carpet fragments. I think you need a grip load to do anything with them, though. Some people, I think, just go and get all those fragments, make the Nawa cells, and sell the Nawa cells in big batches. which is probably a great idea if you're just trying to be a profitable player and not like adventuring slash and trying to be profitable, which is a mixed bag of which one we do. You know what I mean? A lot of our profits get played away into this game doing fun stuff. Luckily, I find crafting pretty fun though, so that kind of helps us balance it. Look at this crap. Little nettling imp dude is trying to get me. We're gathering up a good amount of paint on this planet too. I'm going to work around. I'm going to start coming down this wall. Come on. Okay. If we kill our way around this wall, we'll be done with this room. And I'm not sure how much time they give you to do all this stuff, but it's probably a pretty good amount of time. I don't feel rushed right now. And I don't see a countdown. Oh, look at that. We got a CUHOF key glass. I don't have a clue what that is. And some other stuff. So I'm going to have to look at some of the stuff. I don't know what it is, guys. So the markup on a lot of this is nice. I mean, I don't know what people are using it for. They're not using it enough, though. Okay, we're starting to work around. I like these little imps. They need to make a tameable one. I'm trying to think if there's any of these that are low enough level or ones that are tameable somewhere. And I can't honestly think of any of these that I've seen. And I don't know if I've seen somebody with one as a pet. Oh, come on. I don't know why I was taking so long. Pretty sure we're supposed to go this way, but who frickin' knows? Who knows? So you guys been having a pretty good summer. I'm gonna let you guys know I didn't get any fishing in. I know that's not good. I am planning on actually going fishing. I'm thinking about taking everybody fishing. I have my phone set up where I think I could stream. I can't obviously take you guys high up into the mountains, you know what I mean? I already tried. It didn't work. But what I could do is we have a lot of local lakes that are right near me, and I think that that would be an option. There's a lot of the same mob in here. You know that, guys? Come on. You know what you guys could do to avoid the whole situation I had with the whole having to create a team? Is you guys could just actually be in a legit team when you come here. So if you guys buy all those energy cells that I'm going to throw in my shop, just make it a thing where you're bringing a bunch of friends, come here and do a team thing. That's a good plan. And I don't know if you each have to have them in your pocket or anything, you know what I mean? Ooh, Mawtalks are awesome. They could give you, I think it's a basic fuse that drops from them. Basic fuses have a super good markup. I doubt we'll get one just because, you know, it's not actually a common drop, but it'd be nice if we did. We're getting so much stuff. I'd like to get a couple items just so you guys know, though. If I get the fancy armor that can be upgraded in here, this time I won't just sell it. Unless it's a girl set, and then I'm selling it again. Because, you know, what am I going to do with that? I guess we could upgrade it and sell the bigger, fancier piece later on. These guys are seriously aggressive. This would have been way easier to do with the team, though. Did I just open the door? I'm not done killing everybody. Oh, man. They don't realize it. I don't know how many dudes are in here. I'm going to kill everybody, though. Well, that's the plan, you know what I mean? Okay. Trying to see if this is giving me a mix of anything to make a run with. I'm gonna have to look in at the exact time that little event kicks off, because I will freaking run some stuff, you guys. I'm excited about this. I don't even know how much streaming I can do, but we're gonna do the maximum amount that I can do between real life. Real life really does kind of like to boss me around with work and obligations and stuff. And a bossy phone, it beeps at me all the frick time. I think we all get bossed by our phones nowadays, though. You guys feel bossed by your phones sometimes too, right? When I was way younger, if a girl wanted to get a hold of you when you weren't home, she had to wait till you got home. Yeah, those are great days. I'm not saying that, you know, but once in a great while, it's nice to not have a phone on you. That's one of the reasons I like to go up to the mountains so much. Is you don't have phone service. Nobody can get a hold of you. And if people say, hey, I tried to get a hold of you, you just say, I was up in the mountains. And guess what? They know that you were not get a holdable. Not even confusing. Love the mountains. Freaking epic. I don't know how people make a living up there. But good for them. Epic place to live. There's a couple little towns we have in Colorado that legitimately I don't understand. Like, they're beautiful towns. Maybe everybody's retired or something. But there's like nothing, like nobody has a job there for sure. And like the nearest town store is a couple towns away in some cases. Gorgeous places though. And I'm always like, man, I want to live here, but I mostly have to actually make a living where I live. So, that kind of controls. Do you guys ever wonder about towns like that? I don't know if everywhere has towns like that where it's like, what the heck are these people doing for a living? And then maybe it is that you realize that they aren't doing for a living because they are stacked. And they don't worry about that crap. I mean, I don't know if that's really what's going on there, but I hope it is. I hope they're just doing so well that they're not worried about that. Because I'd like to get there. Totally like to get there. I hope you all get there too. Where you're stacked at your little private house. Hopefully still watching my stream. which is being broadcast live from my lake house. But somehow I got better internet, so now I can broadcast from my mountain home. Yeah. That part I haven't figured out. The rest of it we're all good on though, right? Oof. God, this was a lot of dudes in this one. I think we could do a 4 sometime. I just want to kind of double check and kind of fill out what the jump is like between each group of these. Because I don't remember what level the level 2 ones were when I did that one. Okay, so I think... something opened up over here. Whew. Yeah, a whole lot of killing. Yeah, I should have brought a team with me, guys. Next time we do this, I'll bring a team. I'll invite everybody. I'm going to put a bunch of these in my little shop anyway. By tomorrow at noon, in my shop, there will be just a stack of these. You're going to have to give me till tomorrow around noon-ish. Because I'm going to do one more run, grabbing them up and turning them into these. And I'll grab all the spare ones I have too, and we'll put them in 2 stacks. And I'm going to probably put them at whatever it is that's like 1 ped worth. Or maybe I should put them in... No, I'll put them in stacks of like 10. Or 5. I don't know. 5, probably. I try to keep track of our ammo situation. Especially since I actually don't know how big the 3 is. I've done the 1 and 2 and the beginner one before. This 3, I've never done. And I need to find somebody with just a straight CUHOF key. I'm going to find a blueprint, you guys. Or maybe I'll pop a blueprint. Are we overweight? Are you serious? I don't like that. I'm gonna eat a candy cane. Did it execute? I don't know. No idea. Okay, let's kill this guy. They got me. They got me slowed. I have a little cells thing on me. I could just get rid of a bunch of stuff, and I might do that in a second because I don't like being trapped like this. I know the end guy is significantly higher than the normal people. And so I'm kind of trying to gauge what we're going to be fighting at the end. Or how many more chambers we have. Did you guys kind of think we're about to global? Come on. We're getting killer amounts of animal residue and stuff, though. And I'm not really... Well, you know, what else were we supposed to get in here? Something else. There's another drop that drops in here, and I'm trying to... Oh! The Mesra, or whatever they are, tokens. Come on. This is some serious work, this little instance. Come on, kill these guys. I think this guy's the last one. Oh, a trade frickin' terminal. They knew. Look at this crap. Thank you, guys. Gosh dang. Yes. This is smart. This trade terminal right here in the middle of a thingy-majiggy. Genius move. The repair thing, genius move too, but... Okay, so we don't care about this animal oil crap, or this really, in all honesty. And I'm sure I have a bunch of... no, we need all that crap. That's all important. This we don't need either. And we could probably deal with getting rid of that too, just to be honest. I know, we're just going to stack up a bunch in a second anyway, but... Okay. Moving forward. Ooh, whole room, huh? I wish I knew how much further this place was. Come on. Well, we know it's at least this many more dudes. And I remember the thing being a big room, to be honest. Are you serious? We'll just move forward, dropping bombs. Normally I like to have like a watermelon energy drink or something. I don't have one today. But I did see a Coke in my fridge. And I thought I'll try that. It's pretty yummy. It's pretty yummy. They're pretty sugary. I mean, the energy drinks are pretty sugary too. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, whoa, compared to energy drink. No. They're both sugary. They're both yummy too, by the way. Both naughty. Not good for you. All the stuff that's not good for you is so freaking yummy. Why is that, right? Naughty girls, yummy. Naughty food, yummy. Naughty this. I mean, like, if it's good for you, it's either bland or boring or... I don't know who made that rule. Don't like it though. That's why we like the spicy food. Just where am I walking? Oh crap. I need a freaking flashlight. Looks like slag's just dripping off my hand. I actually think that's pretty cool. I'm glad that's not the real situation. That would probably sting like crazy, but it looks cool. They need the lighting to be better in here. Come on, get to the door. Okay, guys, let's hope that we're at the last door. Wait, why does this guy look like he didn't get killed? And is this the last door? I'm so confused. I'm killing all these dudes. I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go. I know it seems like I got confused easy. That's because I got confused easy. Sorry about that. But we'll march in here blasting dudes. Oh! Okay, now we're just waiting for a boss. Bring it, boss dude. Let's hope he's not way big, you know what I mean? Like, we're bring it, boss dude, but within reason, bring it, boss dude. How many more seconds do you think we got? I don't want to wait. Oh, there is a time limit on it. We have like 2 hours and 31 minutes left. 18th level fish. Okay, let's do it, guy. Ooh, he's serious, guys. Like to jump up there and act like we're slam dunking him with a fireball. Although, honestly, they probably should make it where fireballs do less damage on this dude. I have 5 minutes to leave? Are you serious? That's pretty rude. Do they see how slow I'm walking? Oh, yeah. Oh! We did get a bunch of those thingies. We got these, the Misril coins, tokens. My God, am I a slow walker, guys? What the heck? Do we have anything we can eat? Why can I not execute this? Oh, we did eat it. Okay, never mind. My bad. I had 19 of them. Wrong thing. But the one, I probably should have ate this one. We'll just walk out of here, guys. I have too many random things on me. I'll clean up my stuff, start using this up better. Is this where the treasure chests are normally? I think this is where the 3 treasure chests set normally when you do it with the key. Yeah. So normally, if you do it with the key and not like this, there's a chest there, there's a chest there, and there's a chest there. Hey, thank you very much. And so we don't get the chests because we use the cells instead. But normally you get to draw 3 chests and you don't pull anything till the end because you've done it with the key. I don't know. I like doing it with the key, I think, more. Boom. We've successfully made it out. I think we're going to go over here and collect stuff if I can. I don't know if I completed anything to collect anything. Oh, we did. We did. And once you have got this, you can just teleport back and forth to the caves. I'm going to be honest. I'm really super kind of annoyed at the fact that we had to be tricky to get in there. I think that they need to fix that. I'm probably going to put in a ticket. If you guys put in a ticket too and tattle on it, we shouldn't have to be sneaky. So I have 23 of these cells. I'm going to take all 23 of these cells and I'm going to put them inside of my shop by tomorrow at some point. Just so you guys know. These gentlemen look like they're about to go adventuring. Let's see what we have here. Do I have any cool items that we could hook people up with adventuring? Oh, no. This is the wrong... Oh, WTF, yes. Yes, I do. Hey, wait, wait, these two need to stop. Oh, there's three. Okay, you know what we'll do? We have plenty of guns, don't worry. We're dropping guns today. We're gonna drop this one first. Wait, what is... Why am I waiting for the previous action to finish? I don't have any previous actions, guys. Do you guys ever wonder what the heck the computer's talking about when it thinks you're doing some previous action that you're not? Okay, hold on 1 second. We're going to figure out what's going on here. We've got a bunch of guns. I'm trying to give away guns. We got a couple of these. Oh, there's 3 dudes here. Let's drop these on the ground. They won't let me drop stuff on the ground in here, you guys. Okay, I gotta figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna go to Guardian Village real quick. I'm gonna drop the guns. Because for some reason in here, they're not letting me do it, which is bull crap. I don't understand why that is. Why is it saying I'm doing actions? I'm not doing any actions. Okay, let me see this stuff. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Can we trade? Confirm, take that. Come on. Okay, boom. There. We've hooked somebody up. He's going to have a great day. Okay. See, he's going to have a much better day because of that. So we were able to hook people. I don't know why it thinks I'm in the middle of an action of some kind. We're going to make a bunch of guns, obviously. I'll figure out what's going on with some of this other stuff. And we'll start crafting as of tomorrow. Besides the crafting we're already doing. So extra crafting. Real quick, I'm going to find somebody we can raid over to. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to find an Entropiate. It looks like Fatty Profits is on. I like that guy. He's super funny. He has an actual great sense of humor for a dude that's just chill like that. I like down-to-earth dudes. And he's about to play some kind of game. So I'm going to be raiding into him right at the time that he's game playing. It's going to be advantageous for all of you. You guys are all epic. I want to thank you very much for hanging out. Peace, very best wishes, and you guys have a great weekend.